Okay, here's how we make some territories from a blank map. It's already zoomed into an area of interest. So what we'll do is we'll start selecting and saving off areas, and we'll deliberately be a little bit careless just to show you how easy and flexible it is to change your mind later. So what we'll do is we'll select the radius select mode and go into the middle of the area here and drag the tool out, and we'll make some selections like that. So what we've got is a selected area, and let's just say that we'll just go with that. And we go territory, save as current selection. It's got a keyboard shortcut. As you get used to the product, you can go straight to that. We'll just give it the simple name, first one, and we can generate a different style for it. Suggest you do that every time to make it unique, and then we'll save that. It has other options here. We'll get that into another video. Save now. That's it. You've just saved a territory. We can easily export that territory, get all the postcodes and suburbs that are there. We could have also done that at the selection stage, but we'll cover that in another video. What we've done is to create a territory, but let's say that we were a little bit lazy about it and we didn't get exactly what we wanted. We can see that we left out an area here. We may not want another area over there, but let's just ignore that for the moment, and we'll make sure we set an option here for territory lock. That will make sure that we can select an adjoining area without interfering with what we've already done. So again, we'll use a radius select mode here, and you can see what it's done. Despite the fact that our radius circle overlapped the area, we didn't change anything on it, and we selected all the areas around here. Again, we're a little bit not caring about that too much, because what we'll do is we'll fix this up in an editing session. So again, the same option, territory, save as current selection, and we'll generate a unique style for it. Something like that will do. So we'll call this second one. Save now. All right, so we've got let's zoom out to see what we've got. And it's a little bit messy. We knew that because we're going to go and fix that up at the moment. So let's say that we said, well, we really didn't mean this territory to go over to this first one. So what we'll do is we'll swap between them, and it's got a very powerful editor, but very simple to use. So we go territory edit, add or remove, and it's got a couple of options that you could use all at once. While this window is open, every time we click on the map, it's going to do whatever we've set here, in which case we're going to add to a territory or add, remove, or do nothing to a second territory. Sometimes we want to just operate on one territory at a time. Sometimes we want to operate on a couple. So what we're going to do is we're going to balance these things out a bit. So we've got this territory called first one. You can see the label in our mouse comes up, and this one's called second one. So we already know that. So let's say that we want to make them a bit more even between them. So we'll say we want to take from this first one and we want to add to the second one. So we add to that, remove from that. So that's now set up to say, okay, we're going to add to this second territory, whilst at the same time removing from the first territory. So let's click on this boundary at the moment. You can see that that's tidied that up nicely. And that's made a bit more of a balanced view. Let's do that one just for the sake of it. So that's given us a little bit better shape between the two of them. But let's say we want to continue. In this case, we just want to now edit just one at a time. So we've set this second option to do nothing, and we're going to be selecting adding or removing. So this second one, let's just say that we wanted to add up here, which makes a lot of sense. So we got this option set to add second one. So this is the second one, what we call second one. So that's good. And we'll go through and we'll add down here, let's say. Might make a bit more sense keeping our boundaries a reasonable shape. Let's say we wanted to make it look like that, but we've got a bit of a one sticking out here in case we wanted to move over to a third area. So we now change this to remove. So we'll just simply remove that. While ever we're clicking on the map, we're all instantly making changes to our territories. So whenever we make a change, it's already updated. So let's say we wanted to clean up now our initial one, first territory. So what we're going to do is we're going to add to the territory, which we call first one. So I think that makes a good deal of sense to do that. And we can continue clicking our way up the peninsula. Okay, let's get a bit of an overview of our territories. That looks pretty good, and that was no more difficult than just a couple of mouse clicks and a couple of minutes, and we've instantly got the two territories.